You know what we all have inside of us? Every single person, light and darkness. We have both. So, what do I mean when I say light? Like, what aspects am I talking about? Or what character traits? So, love, um, grace, truth, honesty, generosity, kindness, openness, uh, listening, and more. That's not an exhaustive list. And then dark aspects of ourselves. So fear, worry, rage, anxiety, depression, selfishness, self centeredness. And these aspects, the light and the dark aspects, they come out. So we can be loving toward people, we can be gracious toward them, show them grace. We can be very welcoming at times with people. We can really engage people and really listen to them and hear people. Then there are other times where the darkness comes out. So we use our words to hurt people, to cut them down. We can be hypercritical. We can be judgmental. Um, what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Uh, we can be selfish. We can intentionally withhold kindness. So, what's the problem with all this? The problem is that we don't acknowledge that we have light and dark. So when we see strangers, oftentimes we just assume or we just see the darkness in them and we just attribute dark to them. With ourselves, we may deny our light within, or we only see ourselves as light. And our loved ones, we generally tend to see light in them. And the result is that when people, our loved ones show us their darkness, it can create tension. We're caught off guard and we might reject them, turn our backs on them, or shun them, or withdraw from them, or isolate them. When we see our own darkness, we might deny it. We might just deny that what we're seeing is even there. We may shame ourselves, we may hide. And with strangers, if they're showing us their light, we might be suspicious. Like, why are they doing that? What's their agenda? And this is all because we don't acknowledge that every person has light and darkness within them. So the solution, in my opinion, is that we really look at ourselves, that we dig deep. So ground into our light first, acknowledge that we have the good, and then dig deep to look at the darkness that exists within us and really sit with it, be with that stuff, and then maybe start to go underneath and see, like, what's the root cause? What are the root beliefs that we have underneath that darkness? All the while grounding in our light, acknowledging that the light is there, even when we're looking at the darkness. And the result is, I believe, that we will start to have more compassion and empathy for other people, especially when they show us their darkness. And in turn, we'll have more compassion for ourselves. And instead of responding to people's darkness with judgment or from a place of pride or by separating ourselves, we'll respond to them from a place of love. And we'll respond to them with love and with grace and with truth. And so I encourage us all to see the darkness that exists within all of us, yourself, the people you love. Also, know that there is light there always. There's this dance between the two, light and darkness. So we need to see both, acknowledge both, and honor their dance.